Hi everyone. So in previous lecture we have seen that how can we create list using list comprehension methods. Majority of examples which we saw, all of the examples, not majority of, like we have seen there was no conditions like if or else statements were not being used there. We just simply used for loop for creation of list comprehension. In this video I'll be telling you how can we create list comprehension by using if statements and by using if and else statements as well. And I also have assignment number 17 for you lined up, so let's get started with the video. Okay, so I have a list here. I have a list which gives me different permeabilities in millidarcies. So this is my list by name PERM. Okay, what we want to do is we want to filter permeabilities in two lists. One contains all values less than 32 and others which contains more than equal to 32. Okay, great. Let us do it by long method, so it will be revision for you as well. I have told you that whenever the number of list you want to create, you just create those amount of empty list. So here we create two empty lists. The first one will be less than 32. I name it less 32 and it will be empty. Then I create a more 32 which will contains more than 32 permeabilities. Now what I'll do is I simply create my loop for I in perm, that is my list name. Inside this I have to give two conditions, right? Means if I is less than 32, what I want is that I want to append it in my list less 32, right? So less 32 dot append, and I append the value of I. Else what I want to do is less underscore 32 dot, sorry, else I want to append it in more. So more underscore 32 dot append the value of I. And now if I exit my for loop and if I print, I have to print both of them, right? So if I print less 32 there, and just for making a separation I'll just input this line here and then I print more underscore 32. So this will give me, and if I print this append, okay, this is LESS. You see it has filtered out and it has created me a two list. The first list which is less than 32, all which contains all the values less than 32 millidarcies permeabilities 10, 14, 20, 25, and the another list which will be containing more than equal to 32, so 32, 33, 35. If I also include 32 here as well, so you can see 32 will be included in my second list. So this time you see 32 has been included because I have just conditioned here if I less than underscore less than 32. So else will take all the values greater than equal to 32, right? So this is a long method which I have already explained you in few videos, in few previous video as well. This time let's do this example by list comprehension. Now in this list comprehension we'll simply make, let's say less underscore 32, I want to create a list, right? This is my empty list. I want to input all the data which have less than 32 millidarcies values. What I have told you, you simply write first to simply write the result. So my result will be I for I in permeability. This happens the loop. Now you want to get if condition, right? So you simply write if condition afterwards, if my I is less than 32, right? So if I check this, print less underscore 32, see I have got all the values here. And if I go here and I create another list for more underscore 32, that is more than 32 millidarcy permeabilities, you write I for I in perm, and now what the condition will be, if I greater than equal to 32, and if I print my this list, you see I'm getting the results. So you can see how simple this list comprehension makes your work. This is how it works. Now let us say I have if and else conditions. Now this time what I have done was I had created two lists, right? I had filtered out one data in the one list and another kind of data in second kind of list. Now let's say if I want a means a single list in which it will give me different elements, different results. So what I'll do is, now this is my list here. I want to do is I just want to input even and odd for all these permeabilities. Okay, how can I do this? Let us see the long method again first. So inside the long method, what we'll do, now this time I want a single list, right? So I'll create a single empty list, that is, let's say even underscore odd single list. Now I'll run a loop for I in PERM. There are two conditions again. If I is less than, sorry, if I, now what I have to do is even or, right? So I'll simply check the remainder. This is a very good thing. If I and if remainder by 2 becomes equals to 0, then what I want to do is I want to append in my list even odd. What I want to append? Even, right? Otherwise, else I want to append is odd. Great. So now exit the else block, now exit the for loop. Now you just print your even odd list. It gives me all the even odd values. Means you can see 45 has been given as odd, 32 has been given as even, so it is correct. So we have got the result. Now see how can we do this by list comprehension when we have if else statements. So I need a single list, you write even odd, there's a empty list. Now in this case what you write is even for, sorry, if statement first here in this case is now if my I modulo 2 is equals to 0 becomes equals to 0, this means, and then you write else what you want. If this condition is not true, you want odd. Then afterwards you write here for loop for I in PERM. Now if I print my even odd, you see I get the results. So this is a there's a slight difference in syntax. For example, if I write for only if statements, you write your desired result first, then for loop statement first, then you write the if condition. But if you have both, you have to apply if and else condition both at the same time. You write the results first for the if statement, then if statement, then you write whatever result you want for else, and then afterwards in the last you write the for loop statement. So this is a slight difference between syntax of both the conditions. Now let's do a small exercise. Say I have a flow rates given in centimeter cube per second. What I want to do is I want to convert it in a new list. I want a new list in which all these flow rates are converted into barrel per day by both methods, that is long and list comprehension. I hope what I will suggest you just pause the video here and try to do it by yourself. Although if you don't get it for the first time, then I'll then just resume the video and watch the solution. So I'm going to solve it right now here. Okay, so first of all, for conversion of centimeter cube per second to barrel per day is 0.54, means you multiply by 0.54 into centimeter cube per second will be equal to barrel per day. Right, now if I go for a long method, see guys, I'm again and again telling you the long method for every problem is because I just want that you understood each and every time, each and every step, and it will give you a small revision as well. I just don't want to go too directly to list comprehension, although it will be easier for me to just explain the list comprehension and not explaining the long method. So going on for the long method first. Now this time I need only single new list. So my new list, let's say BBL is my new list. So I have to create this empty list. Then I'll run for loop for I in what is my list name, that is flow rates. Then what I want is that I want to append in this list what I want to append, I will just have to convert into barrels per day, right? So I'll just simply write here I into 0.54. Then after exiting the for loop, I'll write print bbl, and if I see, I get the solution here. So all the flow rates have been converted into barrels per day. Now if I go for list comprehension, I'll just write here list comprehension. What I'll do is, you just create another empty list. What is the result requirement? You write the first place. So my result requirement is I into 0.54 for I in my list name is flow rates, and you write, now you type if print bbl, just for making it more, I will do it bbl underscore new. So bbl underscore new. Okay, for I in, what is the problem? Flow rate is not defined. I have written here flow rate. Okay, my list name is flow rates, it's not flow rate. So you can see guys, in both of the methods we are getting the same results, and this one is a lot easier. So this is how you can make your life easy by using list comprehension. So I'll end the video here, and I'll see you in the next lecture. Thank you for joining guys.